Welcome back, everybody. A growing number of men and women within the gay and lesbian community are setting their sights on elected office and entering campaigns with the tools necessary to run an effective campaign. The Victory Fund puts some of these aspiring leaders through a political boot camp designed to help LGBT politicians gain traction with the average American voter. Chuck Wolfe is the president and CEO of the Gay and Lesbian Victory Fund and Leadership, and he joins us now this morning. Chuck, it's good to have you here.
Thanks. Good to be with you.
You know, Chuck, politicians have come a long way since Barney Frank made his sexual preference public back in 1987. Explain why in modern day politics, why your organization is needed, and do you really think that these workshops are going to help aspiring LGBT candidates take the first steps toward elected office?
Well, we know the trainings do help. Helping LGBT Americans, gay and lesbian Americans, learn about how to enter public service is an important part of this training. Obviously, these trainings exist for all folks who want to be in public life, but the idea of running for office as an openly gay, lesbian, bisexual, or transgender American has some unique challenges, and that's what we help them do.
Chuck, I want to talk, though, about, we have spoken openly and honestly about times are changing, but do openly gay and lesbian candidates still have trouble gaining traction with the electorate? And is it really, should it really be that tough than other groups?
You mentioned the interesting challenges people have when they come out, whether it was Congressman Frank or others. There are challenges around coming out if you've already been elected, and there are still pockets of the country where there are people who use sexual orientation as a wedge issue. They try to attack somebody based on their sexual orientation. So these trainings go the extra mile in helping people understand how to respond to those attacks. It would be great if we get to the time in this country where somebody's sexual orientation was irrelevant to the election process. But right now, we're still at a time where people use differences among other people as weapons in campaigns.
Chuck, as we talk about party affiliation, is being an openly gay Democratic candidate an easier sell, or do openly gay Republicans see a political advantage that may not be so obvious on the upfront?
Well, you know, we've been through some ups and downs in this question. In the 90s, there were many more openly gay Republicans elected to office than there was in the last decade. Obviously, if the chief of the party or the leaders of the party take a position to put anti-gay ballot measures on the ballot, it makes it harder for openly gay Republicans to run for office if their party is the one leading that charge. Whether you're Democrat or Republican, the Victory Fund is nonpartisan, and we hope that there are more openly gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender people serving in office. We'd love to see the time when party affiliation was irrelevant, but right now one party does stand in contrast to the other about welcoming more openly gay candidates. We'd like to change that, of course, but right now it is harder for some candidates, especially since most elections are won in primaries, not general elections.
Chuck Wolfe with the Victory Fund. Chuck, great to see you this morning. Thanks for your time.
Great to be with you.